What's up, everybody? Yeah, welcome back to the Mike Dolce Show. On Sunday, we try and come on live every single day, at least one video, Monday through Friday. We drop 2 videos focused on providing you the most honest, actionable, and evidence-based information to dramatically improve your life. Thank you for being here. Today, we are going to speak about the dad bod, the dad bod phenomena. And I'm going to give you my unfiltered thoughts on what I think of the dad bod, maybe some good things to take away from it, but also some really nasty parts about the dad bod that are holding you back. Now, you saw the image, right? You saw the thumbnail. We had a photo of Seth Rogen and David Beckham, both similar age gentlemen. Now, I ask you, who would you rather look like? Seth Rogen, the dad bod, or David Beckham, who's not overly muscular? Beckham, right? He's not necessarily, let me see if I can pull up a video. I don't know if I can share screen. Yeah, I can. Let me pull that. Bam. All right, there we go. Nice and easy. All right, so we have Seth Rogen and David Beckham. Similar aged men, both rich, both have the ability to have private chefs and have personal trainers and live a life that's probably easier than the rest of us working Joes. Now I ask you, who would you rather look like? Forget about the work, forget about discipline, forget about career. Who would you rather look like? Seth Rogen or David Beckham? Now, let me ask you, go find your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother, and say, hey, all things being equal, who would you rather date? Who would you rather have consensual physical relationships with? Well, Seth Rogen's I think he's a handsome guy. David Beckham facially is a handsome guy. Physically, below the neckline, who would you rather look like? What body would you rather traverse the earth in? Think about that. And what body would the women in your life rather snuggle up next to? Simple, right? Pretty easy. So why is the narrative that the dad bod is somehow the holy grail of masculinity? We know it's not. And those of you just joining, welcome. I appreciate you being here. I'll show that clip. Let me throw it back up again. The question is, would you rather look like David Beckham or Seth Rogen? No disrespect to either. I'm not body shaming. I'm not judging. I'm asking a question. Which body would you rather traverse the earth in? Would you rather travel in? Would you rather go hiking in? Would you rather go swimming in? Would you rather go to the beach in? Would you rather move furniture with? Would you rather be dating? Put on a suit? Which body would you rather live in? Now, David Beckham is fit, but he's not shredded. He's not a bodybuilder. He's not heavily muscled. David Beckham, take his face away, take his career away, and he's just a kind of a average gym dude, right? He's a relatively fit guy. You can tell he puts the work in. You can tell he probably watches what he eats. You can tell he exercises. You can tell he's physically fit. Now we look at Seth. Okay. And this is a more flattering photo of Seth Rogen, by the way. If you go on the internet, you will see horrific, terrible photos of Seth Rogen. I chose to use a more flattering version of Seth Rogen, by the way. This is by far not the worst photo of Seth Rogen, and this is not the best photo of David Beckham. These are very average, normal photos of these two gentlemen, again, of similar age and similar wealth. So I ask you again, guys, primarily 90 some odd percent of our channel is guys. Gentlemen, which would you rather look like, Seth or Dave? Of course it's Dave. Of course it's Dave. So why is the narrative in the mainstream media that dad bods are the epitome of masculinity? Let me show something. Another screen. Let me pop up. I went through multiple different sites and I'll pull a few. Now, this is from the Odyssey, and the topic is why girls love the dad bod. If your man can rock the dad bod, he's a keeper. Wait, what? What? If your man can be of a medically unsound BMI, if your man can be overweight to obese, if your man cannot have the self-discipline to show control over their food choices, if your man can be lazy and neglect physical fitness, then he's a keeper? Well, it goes on to say, this is written by a young lady, 300 some odd thousand views of this article. Few things are worse than taking a picture in a bathing suit. One is taking a picture in a bathing suit with a guy who is crazy fit. We don't want a guy that makes us feel insecure about our body. We are insecure enough as it is. We don't need a perfectly sculpted guy standing next to us to make us feel worse. Now think about that. We don't want a guy that makes us feel insecure about our body. And I'll go on, because we ourselves are also lazy and unfit and lacking discipline and self-control. So we want someone who is uglier than us to make us feel good about ourselves. Well, that's what this is saying, and that's what the mainstream media is pushing on. Now let's go back here and we can see, look at these gentlemen. Now, if we go to Merriam-Webster, they actually have the definition of a dad bod. The definition of a dad bod is Merriam-Webster is a physique regarded as typical of an average father, dumbing down masculinity, especially one that is slightly overweight and not extremely muscular. Now think about that. As they say, well, words matter, right? So what's happening, gentlemen, to you? You are being dumbed down. You are being softened. You are being discredited. You are being told you should be overweight. You are being told you should be unfit. One of the articles goes on to say the dad bod is representative of a warm male who puts their kids to bed, sits down on the couch, drinks beer, and eats pizza. I'm a dad. I'm a 45-year-old father of 2 young children. I don't have a dad bod. I am violently opposed to mediocrity. Now, I work with men every single day who have health issues, who have cardiovascular issues, who have blood sugar related issues, who have digestive issues, who have obesity issues, who have inflammatory issues, because they live the lifestyle that the mainstream media and Hollywood tells you you should aspire to. You should look like Vince Vaughn or Seth Rogen or Will Smith, whose wife cheats on him and makes it public on television, and he just sits there and cries about it. That's what you're being told you should be. Well, that's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you must violently oppose mediocrity. You must aggressively pursue your best self. And I will also push you right now. If you are a father and you are overweight, you are a shitty father. I said it. I'm a dad too. I can say it. If you are overweight, if you overeat, if you poison your body with processed sugar and alcohol and not enough sleep and lack of exercise, you are a shitty father. What are you teaching your children? What are you teaching your children? You're teaching your children that you don't care enough about them to delay gratification and be uncomfortable 30 minutes a day and consistently exercise and take better care of yourself. That's what you are telling them. That when you turn 50 or 60, you will be a big lump sitting in a chair, sucking down statin medicine, asking them to drive you back and forth to your doctor visits because you were too lazy in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s to pursue better health. Real talk. You might be mad right now because I said that, but you know it's true. You are not too busy to go for a 30-minute walk every day. You are not too busy to think ahead. I probably need to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner tomorrow and maybe have a snack. What should that be? I should probably make healthy choices. You are not too special to drink water instead of alcohol on average, right? So don't pretend for a single moment that you are destined to be a dad bod and that it's okay, because it is not okay. And shame on you. Shame on you. If you right now are living that lifestyle. If you disagree with me, please leave comments below. I will gladly engage in a very respectful and honest conversation with you. You can leave chats. I'll answer the chats right now, but leave comments below this video. If you agree with this video, give me a thumbs up. If you disagree with this video, give me a thumbs down. Say, Dolce, you're completely wrong. I should be morbidly obese. I should manifest all-cause mortality. I should put my life at risk, and I should become a burden to my children because I'm too lazy to make myself dinner, because I'm too childish to eat a salad. To be fair, you're probably not busier than I am. I'm busy. I'm a dad. I got all the same stuff going on in my life that you do. So if I can do it as a dad, standing with you shoulder to shoulder, this video is to motivate you to live a better life, if nothing else, for your family. The whole dad bod concept. Now, the dad bod, many college kids, guys, have dad bods already. Well, shame on you, dudes. You think it's going to get easier 10 years from now when you are married and you do have kids and you do have a house and you do have car notes and you do have a career, you are working extra hours? Do you think it's going to be easier for you to get in shape? No way. It's going to be harder. And your body's sore and you don't recover as fast and you can't just bounce back after a long night. It gets harder. Trust me, every year it gets harder. But if you're consistent in maintaining your health and fitness, it's easily attainable and you can actually excel. You can excel. Now, let me ask you once again, who would you rather look like? David Beckham or Seth Rogen? Who do you think is a more capable father? Who do you think can go run with their children and chase them around Disney World and stay up and play with them and go swimming and hiking and cycling? Who do you think is a better example to their children? I don't know either of these two guys. I'm assuming they're both great guys. I'm assuming they both have big hearts. I'm assuming they're both very well intended. That all being equal, I ask you, which body would you rather traverse the earth in for the 80 some odd years that you're here? Which body would your lady rather wake up next to every morning? Do not believe the headlines, my friends. Do not believe the hype. Stand back and think for yourself. But now I ask you to start living a better life. Beckham is not a shredded dude. He's not heavily muscled. He is a relatively fit, middle-aged man. And I say that with all due respect. It is not that hard to look like David Beckham. It is not that hard. Trust me, I work with thousands of humans every single year, helping them look similar to that. He looks great, super fit. He is not a bodybuilder. So don't pretend that he has some sort of impossible physique. No, that is a very attainable, natural, healthy physique. This is someone who probably lifts weights 2 or 3 times a week. Someone who probably does cardio 2 or 3 times a week. Someone who probably does some form of yoga or stretching 2 or 3 times a week. Someone who's relatively active, I guarantee, in his regular life a few times per week. Someone who watches what they eat every day. Someone who probably does have a beer or a cocktail once per week. Someone who probably does have a slice of pizza or a slice of cake once per week. And if you can't live that lifestyle, well, shame on you. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed if you cannot live that lifestyle for the benefit of yourself, for the benefit of your family, for the benefit of all those who know you. You should be embarrassed. But this video is a positive video with a little bit of tough love intended to inspire you. Inspire you. Sometimes we need that tough love. You need the reality. You need someone like me to step into your life and say, hey, you can do more. You can do better. Let's get focused now. Let's get to work. And you simply need to spend 30 minutes per day actively exercising. And you can do that by walking 15 minutes out your front door, turning around and coming home. That's all you need to do. 7 days per week. Every single day, you need to dedicate 30 minutes to general fitness. And in time, you can start adding a little more. You can walk for 35 or 45 minutes. You can get on the bike. You can get on a rower. You can do whatever you want to do. Once we build that baseline, we build that habit, that healthy habit, and we slowly scale. Remember, you have 80 years to slowly scale and get better. We don't want to be bodybuilders, most of us. Who wants to do that? Nobody does. I just want you to be fit and healthy. That's all. I want you to live long and not be a burden on your family because of all the poor decisions you made in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s. And they will catch up to you. Look at your uncles. Look at your dad. Look at your granddad. Look at the people you work with. Look at how 2 3 decades of unhealthy, lazy decisions catch up to them, and all of a sudden, their whole fucking life changes. Right? And they become a burden on their family, a burden on their children. No longer can they do the things with their family that their family wishes they could do and wants to do. Don't be that dude. Don't be that guy. Whatever I can do to help you, I am here. Remember, we talk about the 4x4, 4 meals spread 4 hours apart 4 times per day. Lean, green, and clean. Lean proteins, green vegetables, clean burning carbohydrates. Easy. Chicken, steak, fish, eggs, no problem. Rice, potato, quinoa, oats, fruit, no problem. Eat whatever you want. Put the sauce on the side, a little dip here, a little dip there. That's fine. Don't even worry about it. I guarantee you, David Beckham has barbecue sauce on the side with his chicken. I guarantee you, he has a little ketchup on the side of his burger. I guarantee it. But I guarantee he's not going to In-N-Out Burger every day. I guarantee you, Seth Rogen is. Small changes, small adaptations into your lifestyle is all that matters. Guys, I'm on your side here. I'm on your side here. I want to help you. I want to motivate you. I want to get you focused. I want to let you know that you are much more than the mainstream media will have you believe. Men are being dumbed down. Men are being ridiculed. Men are being walked on and stepped on and discredited. And I will not stand for that. You are important. You are valuable. You must aggressively battle back against the narrative and take control of your life. And the way you do that is by making good decisions, decisions that are in your best interest, which are in turn in the best interest of your family. Let's answer some questions here. Bradley, what's up, Bradley? Good to see you. Good to see you. Omar, what's up, Coach? Hope all is well. Life is great. Senor, it's hard as F. That's why most won't do it. It's not hard, though. It is not hard. It is not hard to eat well. It is not hard to exercise consistently. It is not hard to go to bed at a reasonable time. Your weak-ass friends tell you it's hard. The mainstream media tells you it's hard. It is not hard. I guarantee you that it is easier for me to be healthy than it is for me to be unhealthy. I tell you that 100% right now, but stop being lazy. Stop pretending. Stop making excuses. That's the reality of it. Get out of your head and start acting. Go for a walk right now. I dare you to. I dare you to. It's midday on a Sunday. If you haven't spent 30-minute exercising, go for a fucking walk right now. Move your body and get to work today, not tomorrow, not next week, not on the 1st, today, right now. What are you eating next? What's your next meal? You going to eat terrible? Or are you going to get drunk? You going to eat wings? You going to order a pizza? Well, shame on you. 20% body fat, 30% body fat. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's not hard. You know what's hard? Sitting in your fucking doctor's office at 50 years old with blocked arteries. That's hard. Coming home and telling your wife and your kids you have to have an ablation. That's hard. Because you were too fucking lazy in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s to go for a goddamn walk. That's real. Like it or not, that is the truth. And don't let anyone tell you different because they're lying to you. Sam says, physical weakness is a sign of mental weakness. I agree with that. LJ, love you, Uncle Mike. I love you right back, which is why I put out videos like this. Bradley, FU content here, folks. I never looked into why women like the dad bod. They don't. Well, let me go back. They don't like the dad bod because women fantasize about the David Beckham. Look at every cover of every romance novel. There is not one dad bod on there. Not one dad bod on there. These are all jacked ass dudes. That is the fantasy. So women want to have a dad bod next to them so they don't feel bad about themselves. And guys are just as guilty of that. Guys are a little more narcissistic and ego driven. Guys want to walk around with a hot ass trophy wife. We have a different value system, men and women. But as that article said that I quoted in the beginning of this video, some women, they don't want a fit guy standing next to them because that makes them feel unfit. They want a guy who is inferior to them to make them feel superior. But guess what? She will fantasize about your best friend. She will fantasize about your neighbor. She will fantasize about the guy on TV. She will sexually fantasize about the David Beckhams of the world, not about you. Think about that. Omar, yeah, that's some crazy psychology of why some women would prefer dad bods. Bingo, brother. It's crazy, right? Don't do them like that, Dolce. The truth hurts. Truth hurts, my man. Truth hurts. Remember, we're here to bring you the most honest, actionable, and evidence-based information to dramatically improve your life. Whether you agree with me or not at first, this is real and this is true. And this is what you need to hear. I am not going to tell you it's okay to be overweight. I will not tell you it's okay to skip workouts. I will not tell you it's okay to drink beer 2 and 3 and 4 times per week. I will not tell you it's okay to blow off a healthy dinner and eat pizza multiple nights per week. I will not tell you it's okay because it's not okay. I will tell you the fucking truth. And if you listen, and if you follow our advice, and if you heed our principles, you will dramatically change your life and live the life you always fucking wished you would be living. And it is so easy to do so. So easy to do so. Bradley says, ouch, this one is hitting me right in the heart. Bang, good. You're welcome. And I love you, Bradley. That's why I speak like this. This is not clickbait worthy content. Right? This video will not get huge views. I'm not pretending and lying to you guys. I'm telling you the fucking truth. Most people don't want to hear that you're responsible for your health outcomes, that you're responsible for your fitness, that you're responsible for all the bad shit that happens in your life. It's all your fault. It's all your responsibility. And only you have the power to fix it. No pills, no powders, no potions, only fucking hard work. Daily, consistent, hard work. That's the truth. That's the truth. And you want the truth, I got it for you, and I will give it to you every single day. Remember, I'm a 45-year-old father of 2, married to the same woman for 21 years. I have a bit of expertise with what I speak, and I'm fit as fuck because I bust my ass every day, and I delay gratification, and I exercise, and I forego the sweets and the treats and the candies and the sodas and the beers and the pizzas and the donuts and the bagels. No, I'm good. I just ate. I'm good. I got my foods already. My food's at home. I'm going to eat when I get home. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'll just have a water. I'm fine. That's what I do every day. I'm good. That's all you have to do. No, I'm good. I'm in control of my life. I am intentional with my decisions. I am mindful of the outcomes of my decisions, and I am accountable for those outcomes all day, every day. That's all it takes. Isaac, hey, Dolce. Isaac from Iceland. Isaac, what's up, my friend? Great to see you. Brother, man, I would love. We actually almost moved to Iceland for a year when we were leaving Las Vegas back in 2018. We didn't know, it was hard to find real estate here in New Jersey on the Jersey Shore. We couldn't find the right property. We were looking around. We're like, hey, maybe let's spend a year in New York City. And then my wife was like, hey, what about Iceland? Let's go live over there. We almost moved there for a year just to figure it out, waiting for the real estate market. And then fortunately, we found the property that we wanted out here. But we will be coming to Iceland, hopefully, Isaac, to see you. LG says, I agree 100%. I have a question. Is the 300-pound Mike still alive inside you that crave bad food, or is it all behind you? No, it's still inside every single day. I live in the hub of food. I live in New Jersey. This is one of the most delicious food capitals, restaurants everywhere. I'm surrounded by pizza shops and bagel shops and donut shops everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. I love food. I love good food. I love family. I love social engagement and interaction. But I make the intentional decision every day. It's like I'm married to a beautiful woman for 21 years. And I work in the fitness industry where it's filled with beautiful people and beautiful bodies. It's no different. You stick to your principles. You know what you want your life to be. And you manifest that life through your daily actions, your daily habits. You allow that fleeting moment of, ooh, that pizza looks really good. It smells delicious right now, but I'm good. I'm good. I just ate. I'm about to eat. I'm going to hit a workout. I'm going to just drink more water. Everyone's drinking beer. I'm good. I'll just have a water. Oh, don't be a pussy, man. You can have just one beer. What's the fucking point of being all fit and in shape if you can't have fun? Like, dude, every second of my fucking life is fun. I see you sitting there sweating through your fucking t-shirt with your nasty belly and you're flatulent and belching the entire time because you have serious digestive issues and you're having fun? No, that's not fun. That's not fun. So yeah, no, I that 280-pound version of myself back in the day, that guy was disgusting. That guy was lazy. That guy made excuses. That guy was a fucking waste of space. That guy. I'm talking to that guy right now. I know exactly who that guy is. I know what motivates him. I know what bullshit little mental games he would play with himself. That's who I'm talking to. David. Jesse Lee. F you, Dolce. This needed to be said and now just heard by the dads out there. That is the truth, brother. Seth, what's up, Dolce? Great to see you, coach. At the very least, I know Beckham is the funnier one, right? All right, Beckham's living a good life. F you, Dolce. All truth breakfast bowl was delicious this morning. Amen. Love that. James Chambers, my wife is listening with this to me, and she goes, who made dad bods cool when women are the ones who gain weight and body changes, and we have 2 kids and both work full-time and still work out 5 to 6 days per week? It was actually the women who made dad bods cool. That's what most of the data shows. If you really do the research, the dad bod craze was created primarily by female journalists and vloggers and bloggers who said very clearly that if they are standing next to a fit man, it makes them feel insecure about their own body. Therefore, they do not want their man to be more fit than them, because it makes them feel bad about themselves. They want their guy to then be less fit. They want their guy to not work out as much, to not eat as well, to not have the abs anymore. Not because they're not sexually attracted to it, but because they are feeling inferior and insecure about their own bodies when they're standing next to someone who's more fit. It's like a lot of women, they want to have the less hot friend. A lot of women don't want to go out with the hot friend because that makes them feel insecure. They're always competing against their hot friend. They don't want to go out with the hot friend, right? Because the hot friend gets all the attention. The hot friend makes them feel bad about themselves. And that was done through research. I did that in the beginning of this video. There was a young lady. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see just briefly. Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick because you guys might have just jumped in. So let me just slap this up there. Briefly, I'll cover it and I'll jump back off and finish up the questions. Share screen here, window, bam. So this article written by Mackenzie Pearson back in 2015 with over 320,000 views on this site, the Odyssey alone. Now, Mackenzie Pearson is from Clemson University, was credited as one of those proponents that really kind of launched the dad bod concept. But what she says is Few things are worse than taking a picture in a bathing suit. One is taking a picture in a bathing suit with a guy who is crazy fit. We don't want a guy that makes us feel insecure about our body. We are insecure enough as it is. We don't need a perfectly sculpted guy standing next to us to make us feel worse. Right? So that right there, I think, is indicative of the dad bod craze. And a lot of ladies out there were like, yeah, that makes sense. So they want, and I deal with this all the time in our practice. We have a lot of spouses, male and female, who, let's say the lady starts dieting and wants to live better, or the guy starts dieting and wants to live better. The spouse is the crab in the pot, constantly tearing them down and causing challenges to their day. And now don't worry about that. I brought a pizza. Like, baby, why'd you buy a pizza? You know, I got my meals. I'm following the Dolce plan. Oh, fuck that. Like, you already lost enough weight. Just have a pizza. It's not going to kill you. So common. Why is that? Is it because they don't want their spouse or significant other to be healthy and fit and more confident and feel better about themselves? No, it has nothing to do with them. It's because that makes them feel insecure because they are not healthy. They are not fit. They are not confident. They are not doing the things that they should be doing to feel better about themselves. This goes both ways. It's not gender specific per se, but when we're speaking about the dad bod phenomenon, it seems to have been made so popular by this lack of security in the world. Zach says, best part about being in shape is watching all the MILFs IFU while they are standing next to their fat ass jealous husbands that look like chewed up bubble gum. And that's not untrue, unfortunately, Zach. And as we said before, the cover of every romance model is some super hot, ripped dude. And I have a couple buddies, actually, who are models for romance books. Like, their job is to, you'll probably know some of them. Their job is to be like the model. Like, he's going to be a barbarian, or he's going to be like the hot fireman, or he's going to be like the Latin lover, or whatever it is on the cover of these romance novels and these different things. They're all super good looking dudes. None of them look like Seth Rogen. That clearly shows you the psychology of what sells. Women will buy that book because of the cover. If the dad bod phenomenon was true, all of the marketing would be unfit dad bods, but it's not. All the articles which twist the narrative are that guys should be unfit, guys should dumb themselves down, guys should be overweight because they're warm and they're cuddly and they're cute, and women want to cuddle with the Seth Rogen. Bullshit. Women want to go to bed with David Beckham, right? Women want to go to bed with David Beckham, not Seth Rogen. Who disagrees with that? It's going to be a very single-digit percentage of the population. And I think, I don't know. I think both guys face up are equally handsome. I don't know. Me personally, I think it's like same. From the neck down, though, everything dramatically changes. And the last thing here, when I go to a business meeting, I walk into a room. There are some businessmen worth hundreds of millions of dollars that are fucking jacked. I walk into other business meetings with other dudes worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they are just obese. Who do I want to work with? I want to work with the jacked dude because I know that motherfucker is in control of everything in his life or her life. When you walk into a room and you are fit, people turn heads like, God damn, this motherfucker, who's this person? When you walk into a room and you are unfit, overweight, and obese, people are like, oh, look at this hot mess walking in. So how is a dad bod hot? If we logically think about it, they're not. It's not. Zach says, if I look like Seth Rogen, I would put a padlock on the fridge and set up a saw jigsaw trap that would kill me if I stopped running on the treadmill. Fair enough. Seth is laughing. Dad bods are a fad to try and lower the standard. I'm not falling for it. Amen. Robin says, Dolce the man. What's up, Robin? Good to see you. Dolce, do you watch the TV series Dexter? Yeah, we do. We do. I watched like years and years and years ago during all the fight camps. I watched the original Dexter, and then Brandy and I we're watching the new Dexter now, but I mean, we're still like, we'll watch half an episode, and then like a couple days later, we'll watch the other half. We're not like binge watching it. This is so good. Light that fire, coach. That's what I'm here for, Brad. I'm telling the truth, man. James Thomas, 100% Uncle Mike. Hell yeah, James. Seth says, if dad bods are in, then why did they fat shame Jason Momoa when he gained weight after Aquaman? Fair point. A lot of guys get fat shamed. Chris Pratt gets fat shamed. Adam Sandler fat shamed. Arnold Schwarzenegger fat shamed. Stallone fat shamed when he did Copland. Tons and tons of other handsome leading men fat shamed. Tom Cruise got fat shamed for a while. Who else? I mean, they fat shamed Donald Trump. Remember that, like, he was getting fat shamed all the time. Like, he has nothing to do with being handsome or physical or anything like that. But it just goes to show you that that sword will cut both ways. Zach says, women only want dad bods as an excuse to make themselves feel better about getting fat and waddling around. Whoa, pushing the straw. Yikes, I can't even read all that. It's so dangerous. It's all relative. Right? It's all relative. You do not have to be a bodybuilder. I am not a bodybuilder. I do not advocate for bodybuilding. I do not advocate for that type of lifestyle. Now, if you want to do that as like a bucket list thing, awesome. To me, it's like running a marathon. Like, it's a cool thing to do, but it's not very healthy long term. I know a lot of marathon runners that are very unhealthy humans. Most bodybuilders, very unhealthy. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about general fitness. I'm talking about guys having your body fat percentage below 14%, ideally around 12. Ladies having your body fat percentage in the lower 20s, below 24%, ladies, for optimal health, optimal well-being. We understand all-cause mortality dramatically goes up at a certain BMI level, which is why the BMI does matter. But that is indicative of poor lifestyle habits. And all I want you to start focusing on is positive, healthy lifestyle habits. James says, sleep, hydration, and food are the pillars upon which any and every successful exercise routine needs to be built upon. I agree. Lou says, I heard you on JRE 211 or so. Yeah, I was on Rogan twice, which was awesome. Chris says, hey, Mike, after an earned meal, what should be the next steps to get back on track? Right back to it. Right back to it. Drink more water, go for a walk, and then just right back to your next meal. Easy work. James says, P.S. much love. Big Jim and your old KUFO. Jim, my brother, what's up, man? Good to see you. I didn't recognize. Jim, how you doing, homie? Bro, hit me up, man. Hit me up like on Twitter, or not Twitter, on Instagram if you can. Just shoot me a quick DM on Twitter. Let's reconnect, man. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Great to see you, brother. Too long. Oh, you know the early days, my man. You know, I'm still saying the same shit today as I was 10, 12 years ago, right? Lou says, followed the book and your teaching, lost a bunch of weight, and now I'm struggling to motivate myself to get off my ass. Base hits. Base hits. Small steps every day. Stop poisoning yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Stop destroying your body. Stop manifesting laziness. Get up and go for a walk. Lou, get up and go for a walk. Walk 10 minutes out your door, turn around and come home. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's cold. Walk 10 minutes out your door, turn around and come home and say, son of a bitch, I did it. I started my new exercise routine. Tomorrow, walk 11 minutes out your door, turn around and come home. Then 12 minutes, then 13 minutes, and you've started. No alcohol today, no alcohol tomorrow, no alcohol for the next week. No Monster Energy drink, no sports drink, no soda, water, fresh brewed tea, black coffee. You do that, Lou, you will dramatically change your life. I guarantee you, you will lose probably anywhere between 2 to 5 pounds in the first week. And then you start eating better. You start eating better by not eating poorly, by not poisoning yourself. No more synthetic toxic chemicals, no more processed foods, no more processed sugar. Start eating healthful whole foods. Don't even care about calories right now. The 4x4, 4 meals, 4 hours apart, 4 times per day. Get it going. Lou says, I'm going to start talking to myself like you're talking to me now. Amen, brother. Please do. That's what I'm here for. Joel says, this is the Dolce that I missed. I love this shit. Tell us how to stop being a B and lazy F. Well, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm doing. Keep making more of these videos, Dolce. I will. And I only ask you, everyone here right now, please give this video a quick thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I only ask you to engage with this channel for the algorithm. Help us fight our way back out of YouTube purgatory. That's it. Just engage with the channel if you appreciate that. A thumbs up, click the little subscription button, and leave any questions or comments below this video once it posts, because I actually turn those into whole videos. I'll answer your questions in real videos as the week goes on. Andrew just had some French toast with berry syrup, and it was delicious. I'm always up to try the Dolce recipes. Hell yeah, Andrew. Happy to help you. Glad to hear. FC, eating healthy and exercise is important, but shouldn't be to get a trophy wife. Do it for your own physical and mental well-being. Exactly. And the trophy wife will come, right? Women, ladies, all the ladies here, guys with their ladies right now, women are much more attracted to confidence. A man who is in control of himself and his environment. That's what ladies are attracted to. Now, the more confident you are as a man, well, typically you're confident because you're physically fit. The more physically fit you are, typically you build a confidence because you are willing to push yourself to levels that the average man will not. The beta man will not. You are in control of yourself. You are in control of your environment. Every time I say no to a beer or a slice of pizza or a piece of cake, my confidence grows. I become more in control of myself and my life. That is very attractive to, I don't want to even say the opposite sex, to prospective suitors, male or female, whatever you are. Those with which you want to spend time with will be attracted to you if you are confident in yourself, if you are in control of yourself and your environment. And that comes from living a healthy lifestyle. Justin says, morning, coach. If you have 5 days to get to the gym, how do you feel about full body, squat, hinge, pull, push, 5 days? I know typically you suggest every other day if running, I would run a push, pull legs. And I actually have a full video on the push, pull legs inside our channel. So just go back a couple, I think maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So if you just click the video tab at the top of our channel, click the videos, go back a couple days or, like maybe 10, 15 or so videos. I did a full series on push, pull legs. Then I did another video on the exercises to use and another video on the sets and reps. Definitely check that. If I only had 5 days, I would go push, pull legs. Push, pull legs, take my 2 days off, right back to wherever I left off. Justin says, second day of back-to-back, lower intensity body weight. Push, pull legs, brother. Push, pull legs, and you got it. Push, pull legs solves almost anything. And I would do cardio every morning. Low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity. I don't know, man. I think they're looking to get in bed with Uncle Mike. Well, that door is closed, by the way, but I appreciate any suggestions. But that's fine. That's fine. My door is happily closed. Even from an evolutionary perspective, it doesn't make sense to be attracted to a dad bod, all things being equal. Omar, I agree 100%, right? Prospective suitors, prospective partners, they want someone that will wrestle the fucking tiger, tear its throat out, drag it back home, cut it up, and then feed it to the family. True story. Right? So don't believe the narrative that's out there. Raul says, F you Dolce, going to get after it today and every day. Amen. Andrew says, question about UFC fighters. Let's say they step off the scale severely dehydrated. How long does it take them to be able to pee again or at least have a normal pee schedule? Some athletes, not our athletes, but some athletes have had serious trouble going to the bathroom for a full 24 hours. Some haven't had a bowel movement between weigh-ins and the time they actually fought. Not our athletes. Our athletes are typically urinating before they even leave the weigh-in venue. They're typically peeing on their way to the scale and then peeing after the scale because of the way we run optimal hydration, rehydration, and prehydration protocols. and that is our 3 weeks to shredded program. You can click the link below to start the 3 weeks to shredded program yourself, completely personalized, the number one rated online healthy weight loss platform at thedolcediet.com. There is a link below with a 20% discount. Zach says, hello, starting program tomorrow with gluten-free options. Having trouble finding buckwheat. Can I replace it with gluten-free oats? Absolutely, you can. Oats are gluten-free, but some oats are processed in facilities that also process wheat products. So if you do purchase oats and have a gluten intolerance, which would be celiac disease, which would be an allergy, then you want to make sure you're buying gluten-free oats. Now, oats are gluten-free, but there might be cross-contamination. Most people don't know that. Jordan is prepping for an amateur debut. Hell yeah. I'm here in a few months. Any specific program of yours that you would recommend for me to work towards 145? Click the link below. Start the 12-week amateur in a few months. The 12-week program, the Living Lean program, start with the 8 weeks of Living Lean and then finish with our 3 weeks of shredded program. Jordan, click that link below. It is awesome. You will crush it. Use the 20% discount promo code TRANSFORM to get started. It is literally built for you. How to dramatically recomposition your body, build muscle, lose body fat, increase energy, learn how to eat properly, and then you'll enter into the 3 weeks of shredded phase at the end and just fucking lean out and get nasty. Click the link below, my man. Victor, what's up? James says, the thing that motivates me most are my health and the off chance I need to kick someone's ass. It matters. It matters, man. Your health and fitness matters. When I walk out the front door, anything can happen. You're driving somewhere, your car breaks down. What are you going to do? Your health and fitness matter. There's a hurricane, a tornado, a tropical storm, a snowstorm. Your health and fitness matter. Everything you do, your health and fitness matter tremendously. Cowboy says, hope is all is well, Mike. I haven't been back in a few years. I've lost 53 pounds since 2019. Not much, but it's something, bro. 53 pounds is absolutely amazing. What's your next goal? What is your next goal? That's what I want to know. Problem is, a lot of people set a goal, they achieve the goal, and they do not set a new goal, and they regress. So for you, what is your next goal? What will you do next? What will you do next? What will you do next? What is next? What is next? I am always setting new goals for myself to keep myself accountable, because if I do not have a goal in front of me, I will implode. I know that. That's my nature. That's human nature. I need a goal to work for. There is no trophy. There is no award. There's nobody waiting at the finish line clapping for me. Most of the time, it is done in complete silence, in obscurity. Nobody hears it. Nobody sees it. Nobody knows it. But I have a goal with myself. It's written down on my notepad. It's written down on my whiteboard, and I follow through every single day to hit that goal. And as soon as I achieve it, I wipe it down and I start fresh with something new. That's what we need for you, Cowboy. David, what's up, man? Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate you. Randy says, what are your thoughts on intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is marginally successful short-term for those individuals who have problems with self-control. Intermittent fasting will likely work for a few weeks simply because it dramatically reduces total caloric ingestion for those individuals who do not have the self-control to say no. For people who do not have the self-control to say, I'm going to eat X, Y, and Z at meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4. Intermittent fasting works short-term for some people, and then they typically bounce off and they gain all the weight back because they never learn the necessary lifestyle habits to be successful. Will Cyril Gain take the belt from Ngannou? He might. He's a beast. He's a beast. They've trained together. They know each other. It's a good fight. Ngannou is powerful. Ngannou has a lot of holes in his game. I would not call Ngannou a great fighter. I would call Ngannou very talented. Ngannou is a talented athlete, but not a great fighter. Very sloppy. Stipe exposed Ngannou, I believe. But we'll see what happens. Those are big boys right there. Cowboy, I'd like to get into bodybuilding, but at 5'2", 180, I'm not sure where to start. I would get that body fat. I don't know how, maybe you could be I know dudes who were 5'2" and yoked. 5'2", like 6% body fat. I would say avoid steroids, avoid drugs, definitely avoid those. Focus on your health first. I would go get a comprehensive blood panel done. I would sit with my doctor. I would build a baseline, and then I would slowly and systematically start building my body in a manner that is aesthetically pleasing. I would train in a manner that is enjoyable, that is challenging. I would write down every single workout, every set, every rep, every rest period, and I would start competing against myself using the tenets of progressive overload. Bodybuilding is all about nutrition. Bodybuilding is very little about how you train as long as you're consistent. Bodybuilding is mostly about nutrition. James, real talk. If it were not for the eyes of Dolce upon me, his motivational way of getting me amped, I went from 320 to my current weight of 265 is still not done. James, bro, I'm so proud of you, man. It was awesome. I mean, those times that we worked together was absolutely phenomenal. It was so cool getting to know you, work with you, and just see your dramatic transformation. I mean, you're a tall dude too, right? So walking around 265 is awesome. But James, I'm going to give you a goal right now. I want you below 250. Haven't seen you in a while. Your new goal, my man, is I want you below 250. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you, we have the rest of January, we have all February, all March, and all April. By May 1st, James, by May 1st, I want you to be below 250, which is 15 pounds, which is only 1 pound per week. The average healthy weight loss is deemed at 2 to 3 pounds per week. You only have to lose a third to a half of that. Now, you can lose more than that. You can say, you know what, F it. Dolce said May 1st, I'm going to do it by April 1st. But James, we got to get a little bit more focused. You have to have that little goal in front of you that says, you know what, I'm good right now. I'm not going to eat that. I'm good right now. Just by making these small decisions and saying no to the extra beer, maybe. No to that one night out. No to the slice. No to the bagel. Or no, I'm not going to skip breakfast. I'm actually going to eat my healthy meal. I'm not going to skip lunch. I'm going to eat my healthy meal. That's what you need, brother. James, the eyes of Dolce are watching you. My man, I'm watching you, brother. Give me 15 pounds by May 1st. Let's get that mojo. Let's get that focus. Keep me posted. Shoot me that DM on Instagram, man. Whatever I can do to help you, brother. You know I'm in your corner. Zhao says, hey, coach, can you tell me if soccer players lack more of a hypertrophy strength-based program, seeing that Cristiano Ronaldo is much bigger than the average player? I wouldn't say they lack it, but it's not their focus. Ronaldo has always looked very similar to how he looks now. Beckham always looks similar to how he looks now. Soccer players are, and I've worked with quite a few soccer players, high level. They're amazing athletes. Problem with a lot of soccer players is they have to run so damn much. It's hard for them to maintain their muscle tissue. That's the issue. It's they perform so much cardiovascular endurance-based work. It's hard for them. And they do train with weights. They do train heavy. It's just hard. Cowboy says, I'm currently on tier T, prescribed by my doctor, very low levels of T. Thank you for the advice. If there were super chats, I'd send you some money. There is a super chat. Cowboy, and you did send money. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. And guys and gals, we will be, see, I got a little dry throat. I'm talking for an hour now. We will be hosting some of these live Q&As for subscribers only. Right now, I think it's $1.99 to get your badge. I'm going to try and find a way to reduce that to $0 if possible. But I just want you to be a subscriber. And I think right now, the only way we can do that is through the badge to know. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, just to help lift the channel out of the algorithm ban that we've been in. So just subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, engage. I'm going to keep doing all these free. I mean, this is Sunday afternoon, and I'm doing this live free video for you guys to really help motivate you, because I'm pissed off about how you've been dumbed down and disrespected. We have as men and as dads. That's bullshit. We're going to battle back against that. But I want to find a way, and I know Zach C. and I saw a few others who actually have the badge on this channel. We're going to open a Q&A where you get the badge, so I know you're a subscriber to the channel, and then we can have kind of exclusive Q&As or topic specific. I can bring in a few really cool guests and whatnot. So just consider that, right? I don't want the money. I just want you to be subscribed to the channel, and then so I know that you're subscribed. So it's like, oh, cool, subscriber. Let me give them some preference when I answer the questions. It should cost you nothing. Or I mean, right now it's like $1.99. I'm trying to figure out how to change that so then it costs $0 and you can still get the badge. Lucas, what do you do and what to eat when my muscles are in pain after hard training session? It lasts for at least a week. Well, Lucas, that might be something different. We don't change much. We're pretty damn consistent with what we eat. So I would say you might want to go to your doctor. If you have pain a week after a workout, I would say go to your doctor and just get checked out. Maybe you have an injury. There might be something going on there that we don't know. Me here on the microphone, I would need to conduct a physical evaluation. So I would say go to your primary care physician, possibly go to a doctor of physical therapy and have that deeper conversation. It's very hard for me to assist you in this, but it's likely not food related. There's something else going on, I would say. Cowboy, here you go. Cowboy, very cool. Thank you. Very kind of you. I do appreciate that. Reppin says, Dana White always spoke highly about you. What were your interactions like with him over the years? Amazing. Dana White has been absolutely amazing to me, very respectful to me, very generous with me, very loyal to me, and I to him and to the UFC. I made the UFC probably hundreds of millions of dollars in the work that I did with their athletes. You do not know how many of the main events and the big fights that I saved doing what I do, getting the athletes to show up on weight, on time, every single time. And Dana knows that. I used to say, Dana always smiled every time he saw me because I would walk up to him and hand him a bag filled with money. But Dana saw behind the scenes what I did for his organization, for his athletes. And he was always very respectful. Dana's been absolutely amazing. Dana gets a lot of heat in the industry. He does not get the credit he deserves. I know of so many instances of Dana White showing incredible generosity behind the scenes that nobody talks about. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this stuff, so I won't out of respect. But I will always say Dana White is just incredible. How do you feel about powdered peanut butter? I never really got it. I never tried it. I don't really know enough about it to give a honest answer. But I just use real peanut butter or almond butter. Clear says, okay, going for a walk. Bam! Yes. I love it. If you have not exercised today, ladies and gentlemen, if you are serious, if you're about it, go for a 10-minute walk out your door, turn around and come home. Honestly. If you have not exercised yet and you are not planning to truly exercise, go for a 10-minute walk, turn around and come home and say, I fucking did it. Day one has begun. And tomorrow go for 11. The next day go for 12. That's all I ask for you. That's all I ask for you to get started. My brother, James, yes, sir. We got this. 15 pounds by May 1st. You got this. You got this. I know you got this. Whatever I can do to help, I'm in. David, appreciate you, coach. I'm booked for my 40-plus checkups. Thanks to you doing it. Peace of mind. Plus, I need to get my wing scapula fixed so I can get back to training a year out. Absolutely. Sorry, excuse me. Guys, all humans, you should be going to your doctor every 6 months and getting a comprehensive wellness checkup. This is a basic physical with blood work. Guys, over 35, you should really start charting your testosterone levels. Ladies, you should start charting your thyroid levels. We should all be charting our lipids and our A1C levels. Guys at 40, you should start getting your PSA levels checked. And also, you should start considering and asking your doctor for a colonoscopy. Colonoscopy you can get once every 5 to 10 years, as long as you have no family history. Getting a colonoscopy sounds, oh, I don't want to tube up my ass, right? A lot of guys are like, oh, I'm too macho for that. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Pardon my language. You go to your doctor, you get it done for the benefit of your family, because I know a lot of people who didn't because they were too macho. And when they were 55, 58, 62 years old, guess what? Stage 4. This is something that is highly preventable with simple diagnostic tests. Highly preventable with simple diagnostic tests, but most guys will pretend they're too fucking macho to go to their doctor and get a test. I got an upper endoscopy and a lower endoscopy, which is a colonoscopy, not long after my 45th birthday. Because I am macho. Because I am a badass motherfucker. Because I am in control of my life. Because I am accountable. I am mindful. I am intentional. I am not a victim. I am not reactive. I am proactive. I did it as much for me as I did it for my family. Because I am not a beta dad bod. Nor are you. So guys over 40 say, hey, doc, listen, I'd love to start scheduling preventative diagnostics. Let's get that prostate checked. You can do that through blood work now. It doesn't have to be the finger anymore. Some doctors like to do the finger. Hey, that's fine. I've gotten the finger before. Full disclosure, a couple times. Not my favorite thing to do. But knowing that that's been done and I get the blood work done and I'm completely clear, I've gotten my CAC score, my calcium arterial. I always forget what the CAC is, but it studies, is a diagnostic test that looks into any calcification in your arteries, in your vascular system. Got my CAC scores done, 0, all preventative. Got my colonoscopy done, perfect, awesome. Get it done, guys. Get it fucking done. Get the preventative stuff done, because when you leave there, you are fucking walking on sunshine, because that is eliminated. Because right now, if you do not have that blood work done, if you do not have these tests done and you're 40, 45, 50, you're walking around like, oh shit. I wonder if I am really healthy. Go to your doctor, get the preventative stuff done. Cowboy says, Mike, do you offer workout routines, or where can I find some? Yes, absolutely. You can click the link below this video. We offer personalized 4-week and 12-week online diet and exercise programs, Cowboy. 4-week and 12-week personalized diet and exercise programs. Ours is the #1 rated online total body transformation site at thedolcediet.com. We will give you a 20% discount with promo code TRANSFORM. Also, you can hire me for 30 days as your private coach. This is what we call the VIP Elite program. I only work with a few dozen people per month. These are 30-day engagements, and you can click the link at thedolcediet.com. It says online coaching. Click the link. We work together one-on-one for an entire 30 days, literally every day in near real time, via text message, audio message, video message. I can analyze your form. You can show me your kitchen. Tell me what's going on. We troubleshoot your issues. I can tell you how to eat and how to train and how to deal with the crabs in the pot, the crazy people in your life, whatever you want. I deal with a lot of business people that way also. It's turned into very much business consulting too, which is awesome. This is all at thedolcediet.com. The online coaching, if you're down for that, or the 4-week and 12-week, that's what I would strongly recommend. The 4-week and 12-week for you, Cowboy. Is Colby Covington the hardest worker in MMA? His cardio's on another level. He's there. He's there. Colby's a fucking savage, man. I've seen Colby train dozens of times when I was working down in American Top Team. I mean, Colby was there every day destroying people. Colby is a fucking savage. Cowboy, do you offer workouts? Where can I find decent ones? Yep, thedolcediet.com. We got you. Gym's closed again in Canada. Such BS. It is, but you don't need a gym. You just need your body. You need focus. You need 30 minutes. That's all you need. Jiao says, Coach, how can I know with precision the amount of micronutrients I need to consume on a daily basis? You don't. There's general averages. What we do is we look to find deficiencies, which is why I get my blood work tested so often. I get my blood work done every 4 to 6 weeks. So you guys don't have to go that crazy. But as long as you're eating the right foods in the right variety, following our Living Lean program, let's say, you're getting ample amount of micronutrition. Now, how does your body actually synthesize that? Now, I have a problem creating vitamin D. No matter how much sun I get, I have to consume supplemental vitamin D. That's just me personally. I would never have guessed that. I would never have guessed that. My blood work showed me that. So I'd say get comprehensive blood work done and look for any deficiencies. Best option for lunch I can prepare and take to work. Our champion chili recipe is awesome. You can make like certified Piedmontese, which is one of our sponsors. Certified Piedmontese, promo code Dolce, save 25%. They're grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef, which is fucking incredible. You can click the link below this video for certified Piedmontese. Make a big old pot of chili. This is what I do all the time. Few scoops out into a couple little Tupperwares when I'm flying, when I'm traveling, when I'm driving, when I'm in at the office for a while. The chili's always there. We always have like either a stew from the crock pot or chili in our refrigerator that's always ready to go. Is a 3-day-a-week workout program enough for the average busy working man? And if so, what is the best type of routine? Absolutely. I would do full body every other day. I've done a video on that. If you click the video section on this channel, full body every other day, but also I would go for a 30-minute walk every single morning. That's not even considered a workout. That is just a general healthy lifestyle. A 30-minute walk every single day, preferably while fasted, has a dramatic impact on fat loss, but also on your emotional, psychological well-being, as well as your cardiorespiratory fitness. Sam says, this Dolce whey feels so clean and pure compared to the most other protein powder. I appreciate that. Anyone who's interested, we do sell the Dolce whey, which is a cold process, cross-flow, micro-filtered, grass-fed, organic whey protein isolate. You can click the link below and you can get your own tub of the Dolce whey. I actually have, hold on a second. Bam! Actually have it right there. How about that? The Dolce whey. Boom. Let me read the ingredients to you. Where are the ingredients? Grass-fed, pasture-raised whey isolate, organic cacao bean. Our chocolate is actually made with real chocolate, which is cacao. Nothing else. Organic monk fruit, Himalayan sea salt, sunflower lecithin. That's it. We literally flavor our vanilla with vanilla bean. We literally flavor our chocolate with cacao bean. And that's it. We put a little bit of organic monk fruit in there just to, like, it's not even a sweetener. It just balances out the acidity. Done deal. So if you're interested, if you care about what you put in your body, check out metcon.com. Click the link below. Check out the Dolce whey. It is the most powerful protein on the planet. Ben says, one more question. I am a germaphobe and I have issues with ferns, door handles, etc. Do you have similar issues? Yeah, I do. 100%. I typically always have antibacterial wipes with me. I have the little gels everywhere I go. I hardly do I open doors with my hands. If I do, I immediately have to wash my hands, then anti-back wipe them. I'm the guy who's like, using like his elbow. I'll use like one of my keychains. Like I'll use this to kind of like wrap around the door handle and like pull it open that way. I'm that guy. So yeah, I'm a germaphobe. People make me sick. Most people are disgusting. I'll see people like snot their hand and then go and like make something. It was like during like the whole COVID thing, everyone's wearing masks. How many times do you see people like pulling at their mask? They're talking to you and they're like, they're fixing their mask because it's sliding. Yeah, I get it. And then they go ring up your register. They hand you your coffee. So you just like literally touch the moist, nasty, germ virus filled, wet mask. And then you grabbed my cup of coffee and handed it to me with your moist, wet, germy fingers. What's the fucking point of the mask then? Right? Or they'll touch their mask and then they'll lean on the bar, or they'll touch their mask and then they'll open a door handle. The next person grabs the door handle and opens it up. And then they wipe their face, they wipe their eye, not even knowing, bam, germed up. By the way, anybody who's interested, Dolce Coffee Roasters, we just roasted a brand new batch of our organic specialty coffee. Anyone who knows specialty coffee, DolceCoffeeRoasters.com is fucking awesome. Craft roasted right here in the beautiful beach town of Belmar, New Jersey. These are small batches. So if we're out, we're out. We roast a few batches per month. DolceCoffeeRoasters.com is incredible. If you care about coffee, if you love coffee, completely organic, it is insane. Ben says, I've been diagnosed with contamination OCD. That's the official name. It's horrible to live with. I would love to be free, but yes, those masks are vile. I know, bro. I know. As soon as you see these things, it's impossible to unsee them. Yes, it is true. Man, I battle with that also. Like I see it constantly. It's like Terminator. I'm like, my body's like constantly seeing germs. If I shake someone's hand, I can feel my hand. I can feel the germ on my hand, literally. Although it may or may not be there, I have to go and wash. I'm preoccupied, constantly thinking about it. I have to go and watch. So if I see you somewhere, I'll like bow, or I'll like fist bump you, or like elbow bump you. Those who like insist on the handshake, I will shake your hand out of respect, but I won't touch anything. You'll probably see me a lot of times wearing gloves, because I like wearing gloves to like, because, you know, it gets cold out and things like that. But I like wearing gloves so I don't have to hand like shake people's hands also. So I have that borderline issue also. I do think I control it rather well, but it's there. Jal says, how much water should I drink per day? I weigh 150 pounds. Well, my wife weighs considerably less than you, and she drinks a gallon per day. So you do the math. I would say the average healthy athletic adult should probably drink about a gallon per day on average. Eric, how much healthy fat do you usually recommend we consume a day? Does it contribute to satiety at some level? Yeah, well, yeah, it depends on the person, depends on the size. Somewhere, let's say maybe around, is it 90 grams of fat per day? Right? So maybe for like me, you know, I take in about 3,200 calories per day. I'm probably consuming anywhere between like 150 and 200 grams of protein per day. So that puts me, let's say, at 200 grams of protein, that puts me at 800 calories. I'll consume another probably, let's say, 90 grams of fat, which puts me at 9 and 9 is what, 81, another 81. So that right there puts me around 16 or so. I'll probably eat a little bit more protein, a little bit less, a little bit more fat, a little bit less. And then carbohydrates are probably equal. So I'm probably in general in that basic area, almost like a third, a third, a third. But the day matters. I have higher carb days and lower carb days. If you're following our 3 weeks to shredded program, you will see we run a concurrent carbohydrate cycle and calorie cycle. So we have calories going higher and lower while carbohydrates are independently going higher or lower. That's one of the reasons our 3 weeks of shredded program works so well in maintaining lean, healthy, functional muscle tissue, improving energy output, but getting you super fucking shredded. I follow a very similar program to that. Do you have any diets for diabetes? Not necessarily, but I will say our Living Lean program is often endorsed by doctors working with their patients who have diabetes. And here's what I say. And here's what I would say for you, Yusuf, is maybe you get our Living Lean cookbook, or you sign up for our 12-week Living Lean bundle, online personalized program at thedolcediet.com, and go to your doc and say, hey, doc, which of these meals should I not eat? You will be surprised at how few meals and ingredients your doctor says to stay away from. Now, I can't give you specific information. This is not medical advice. But our meals are so well tolerated in general for those dealing with blood sugar issues. Ben, yes, you have contamination OCD, Mike, 100%. It's horrible. Respect for what you do. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I get it, man. It's always, it's like you have to live with it. Like, we have to live with it. I have to, like, I'm aware of it. I'm conscious of it. I carry it with me. And I think it makes me a better, healthier person because I'm more aware of the germs around in the world, right? I'm the guy who, like, when I get on a plane or something, I bring plastic gloves and antibacterial wipes. I put the gloves on. I wipe down my entire seat and everything that I'm going to be touching. And then I sit there typically with my hands in front of me. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not touching anything on the fucking plane. I have latex gloves with me. I have the anti-back wipes. So, Ben, it's interesting. I haven't really spoken with anybody who's got the similar issue, but you get it, man. I get it. And I think it makes me a better person. I look at it like it makes me a better person. It makes me a healthier person. I have a general level of awareness. Can I use the Dolce diet if I have diabetes? I would, Yusuf, I would say, ask your doctor. I have to say, ask your doctor. Show your doctor the meal plan, though. Show your doctor the ingredient list. And maybe that's what you do. So if you go to thedolcediet.com, if you sign up, use that discount code TRANSFORM, save 20%, and you'll get a complete grocery list. Look at the grocery list and then maybe just type it into one of your diabetic calculators and see if any of those ingredients don't match. Maybe that's a way to do it. But again, I have to say, speak with your doctor. Okay, sounds good. Guys and gals, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. This video was awesome. The Dad Bod Dilemma. Do not let the mainstream narrative drag you down and dumb you down and soften you up and turn you into a fucking beta. You are not a beta. You are an alpha. You do not have to be a bodybuilder. You do not have to be ripped. You do not have to be overly muscular, but you must be fit. You must be healthy. You must be energized. You must reduce the risk of all-cause mortality, of chronic disease and illness. And you only do that by being intentional with your daily activities. That is living a better life. And I will ask you again, who would you rather walk the planet looking like? David Beckham or Seth Rogen? Both similar age gentlemen. Which body would you rather live your life in to enjoy all the great things in life? Which body would your significant other rather roll around with? Right? Fair question. You can see Beckham is not ripped. He's in great shape. He's not ripped. He's not shredded. He's not overly muscular. David Beckham has a very attainable, healthy body. Seth Rogen, on the other hand, has some work to do. And that is not the worst photo of Rogen. There are way, 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 way worse unflattering photos of Seth Rogen. I chose a better version of Rogen. And there are much more ripped photos of Beckham around there too, by the way. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to skew the conversation. Straight up. So you guys can absolutely do this. I know you can do this. Whatever I can do to help you do this, I am here. I am in your corner. We have some cool products and services down below. Click all the links if you want to work with me one-on-one. You can click that link if you want to join our 4-week or 12-week personalized diet and exercise program. Every meal, every recipe, every workout with sets and reps and video tutorials. That is all at thedolcediet.com. Literally, it's like setting the GPS to your future body. That is all there for you. Anything I can do to support you guys, I'm here. Definitely check us out on Instagram. I do live Q&As on that channel also, which is always fun. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. That's the one thing I ask of you. If I've provided you any value, subscribe to this channel. Help us get out of the algorithm purgatory. Give the video a thumbs up if you appreciate this content, and leave comments and questions below, because that's how I create videos based upon your real questions, and I give you attribution for that. Kaiser says, hey, Dolce, are you strictly against eating junk food? Would one meal at, say, McDonald's every weekend make a difference to your lifestyle? Yes, it will make a terrible difference to your lifestyle. It could take you up to 3 days to recover from that one shit meal at McDonald's. What I say is your earned meals should just be more quantity of the healthy foods. Why would you go to McDonald's when you can make your own grass-fed, grass-finished, 8-ounce, amazing, delicious burger with home-baked, real French fries, which is what I do at my house? Why would I go and destroy my body with all the synthetic toxic chemicals that are laden inside those meat-like products of McDonald's when I can eat real food just in larger quantity? That's the way we do it. That's the way I do it. I'm 45 years old. I'm fucking yoked, baby. I'm in great shape. My blood work is fucking perfect. I can run 10 miles, no problem. I can triple body weight deadlift. I can do 20 dead hang chin-ups, no fucking problem. I can do 100 push-ups, nonstop gymnastic style, which is really hard, no problem. I'm not great. I'm not pretending like I'm the best athlete in the world. I'm not. But for a regular old dude with inferior fucking genetics, making these daily healthy lifestyle decisions allows me to compete with really good athletes and be at that level. I have no business being there other than how I live my life every single fucking day. And that carries over into everything I do. And that's what I want to share with you guys here. Sam, thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks, Dolce. Have a good day. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all for being here. You are absolutely amazing. I will be back tomorrow. 2 videos tomorrow. 2 videos on Tuesday. 2 videos on Wednesday. Constantly check the videos. We got lots of great videos on this channel. Do a little deep dive. We got some really cool stuff here. And until next time, boom.